How's everybody doing today? Here we have I don't know what year Chevy. It is a cat's eye model. And we have a brake line blown out, dripping some fluid. And it is that culprit right there. And it goes over to the passenger front wheel. So we're gonna make a brake line, take it off right here, and then follow it back to the ABS module. Take it off there, put a new line. I got this side out, was a 14 millimeter, and pulled it down through here, and got it loose from the clips here. Now, got it loose there. Pop it loose there. Figure out which one it is here, right there. Okay. Ow, 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 ow. Ah, stupid lift. Hitting me in the head. Oh, yeah. Yes. Yeah, good, bro. All right, have a good night. Okay. Let's see here. Right there. Get a screwdriver or something. Panel popper will work. Gotta be careful here around them other lines. Which one is it? The very first one. Okay. Definitely don't want to move those other lines very much. All right, so it's going to be that one right there. Right up through there on the top. The middle one on the top. Now I just want to double check myself. Don't want to go messing stuff up worse than it is. Let's see, there's that. Yep. Middle one on the top. Okay, so that. Let's see. I don't know, my line wrench might be a little too long for that. Yep. Now I can use a crow's foot in there if I have to, which I might have to. Depends if I can get it broke loose like this or not. Gonna get some side cuts. Snap on. that one in there just a little bit for the back brake line. And I'm gonna pull out this front and get it replaced, then I'll do the rear. Hopefully I have enough brake line. We'll go check, let's see. I probably need to go buy a roll, let's find out. Oh, man. I probably have enough in, well, that's probably enough for the front. Yeah, I got enough in steel. But man, I like using this copper stuff. I'm gonna have to go buy a roll. I don't want to use that stinking steel line. It's hard to bend. And that one goes from the ABS up, around, over to the front passenger wheel. So I'm gonna go buy a roll of this copper stuff. I got my SURR hydraulic flaring tool here. And then this is the line I bought. Easy bending, never rust, OE specs. 1/4 inch, 25 foot. Copper nickel tubing. So that's 25 foot, 1/4 inch. That was, I got it a lot cheaper because bought through the shop, but $95 is what that would have cost if I didn't buy through the shop. All right, so now I'm going to take my ends and get these little pieces out of there and reuse the ends. Straighten out the ends there and pull them out. Luckily, these were not stuck. And these will come out a lot easier if you just take a hacksaw and hack them off to where they're not all bent up. The last brake line I did, I couldn't get them out. I had to go buy new fittings. This is the first one that's going to the back. Just going to get the approximate length out here that we need. guesstimated about right there. Cut that off. Now, these are both going to be inverted flares. So first you make a bubble and then you invert it. Now you can make your flare on one side and make sure you get both your fittings on there. I've a few times forgot and flared both sides before I got my things on there. All right, so for a bubble flare, you just use a die that looks like this right here. And then for an inverted flare, you first do the bubble and then you use the cone. And then on your dies, you got your 1/4 inch, and the bubble flare would be this flat side of the die. The inverted flare is going to be this 45-degree angle down in their die. Now she looks good. Got that bubble flare. So now if you had a bubble flare fitting, you're done, and that's what you do. But I have inverted. So now this one, for the inverted part, says 3/16 and 1/4. So I'll just put that down in there. You don't want to go too much and flatten it out real bad. Looks pretty good. I'm gonna go one more little pump. Okay. Take it out and look at it. Would you take a look at it? Beautiful inverted flare. Yeah. Pretty good looking flare. There. So now I gotta put this fitting on there, and I gotta get the other fitting and put on there too. Got both fittings on there. I'm safe to go ahead and flare this other end. Once again, I'm using my 45-degree angle side because I am doing an inverted flare. Tighten her down. I don't remember what I paid for this Sure kit. Probably 300 bucks or something, I don't know, but man, it's well worth it. Change your die back. Come on. There we go. best looking. I'm gonna go ahead and put my, and that's the thing with this copper stuff. You don't always get a good looking flare. I'm gonna go ahead and hit it with the double flare, the inverted flare, and see if it turns out all right. But I'm suspecting I'm gonna have to cut it off again and re-flare it. We'll see. Yeah. Looks pretty good on this side. Let's take this off here and see what it looks like. Yeah, I think that'll work. Turned out looking pretty good. All right, so this side, somebody had already replaced it. So, and that line looks good going back that way. So I just went ahead and I'm just replacing it to there. So now I just have to bend this around to where it'll go in there. And that's why I like this copper stuff. It bends so easy. You do have to be a little careful, make sure you don't get a pinch in it. Make sure you get it started good before you tighten it up. All right, that side worked good. Of course, that's the easy one. Just getting it popped back in all the holders. Now tighten it up. I believe it was a 14 and 11 back here. Now, you gotta get that one up here tightened up.
And hopefully all the bleeders break loose.
Putting the edge of the pry bar on the wrench. Get that last little turn on it. Okay, that's the easy one. I'm done. No. The guy actually just stopped by, caught me when I was outside going to get that line. So now I gotta fish out this whole front section without disturbing the other lines and breaking another line. This is an old Chevy truck, and these brake lines rust out real bad. Got a wear spot on that line there where it was rubbing up against the body. I'm gonna get a mirror and look at it. There. Oh my. That freaking line needs replaced all the way back. It don't look like it's broke through, but it's wore down quite a bit. He said he has to have his truck back tonight. I'm gonna get it all done, pump the brakes real hard, and we'll see if it's gonna hold. If it does, I'll have him come back in a couple days or something. I think I'm just gonna cut this in 2 sections. I ain't gonna fight with it. There's the front section. There's the back section. Here's the 2 pieces. Now I just gotta get a good approximate piece out for this one. Actually, I think I'll just put it up in there and bend it as I go. I'm just gonna put a little cap over the end of it that I'm pushing up through there. That way I don't get dirt all in it. All right, well, the guy just came in checking on it. And so he's gonna leave it with me another day. So I'm gonna go ahead and finish this up, and then I will replace tomorrow night or whatever, replace the line all the way back to the rear end back there. All right, I got the 2 lines ran. Now that looks a little funky. I did run it up over the radiator hose, because if you see right there on the radiator hose, that's where the lime was, the original lime was hitting that and has about wore a hole in it. So he's got to get a radiator hose, and I didn't want that to get any worse. I got it ran up through there, got it in my holders, got it ran all the way up down the frame rail in all the holders, came over the frame like it goes, in all the holders where it goes, and then I replaced the rear from there to here. But now, because that spot is about wore through, I'm gonna have to replace it all the way back, but that's gonna be tomorrow. So, all right, well, thank you all for watching. Stupid ABS module, and I hope you all have a great day.